Hello, everyone. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today, exciting, it's time for the mid-year tarot tag. This is a VR to Chanel at Chanel Days. She did this last year as well. So if you want to see what I got up to at the middle of the year last year, I'll put that up here for you if I remember. But I think this year she's added some different prompts. So I'm excited. And I really enjoyed at the end of last year looking back at my mid-year tag. So I'm excited to be making this year again. So thank you to Chanel for putting this out again so that we can do them. As always, we'll put all of the things that you need to know in the description box below. All of the original prompts will be down there. Chanel's original video will be down there. So check it out after this video. All that stuff will be down there. And yeah, so let's get started. So the first prompt is deck you've used the most so far in 2024. That would be Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle. I'm not sure how much I actually talked about it or showed it. I definitely did a walkthrough of this. I just put this deck away and I got it, I want to say either the tail end of last year or the very beginning of this year. It came in the mail. And I think it came in like the tail end of last year. And this thing, or it was like really early this year. I don't know. I can't remember. But this thing has been on my desk ever since. So it's been on my desk. I just put it away like a few weeks ago. And I've been working with it. I've been pulling a card or two pretty much daily and reading from the guidebook because I enjoy reading Angie Salen's guidebooks. They're empowering, nurturing, um, and I think that these images are fantastic. So I've just really been interested in this, and I've been doing some shadow work, so this is helpful for that as well. And yeah, so this is the Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle. This is a U.S. Games production. This is written by Angie Sullins with artwork by Eva Boniva. Here are the fantastic backs. I still don't know what this little creature is, but I've grown to love him. So that's the Wisdom of the Wild Things. Next prompt is a new deck that came into your collection. This is the newest one that just arrived. It came with this fantastic Medusa sticker. I'm very excited about that. This is the tarot deck by Danielle Ridley. It is an indie deck that you can get from the artist's website. The artist's name is Danielle Ridley. I'll put the name of the deck here on the bottom of the screen just so that you can know the spelling in case you want to look it up. I am going to do a walkthrough of this, a full-on review once I've worked with it, but I literally just took this out of the plastic like a few hours ago and shuffled it and cleansed it and all that. So I just got it. So I don't I don't know. I don't know exactly. Look at that. It matches my background. I don't know. I like the vibe of it. I'll tell you that. I love the vibe. I like that it matches my background. I love that the sun card was on the bottom of this deck. I love all of the images in it. It's fun. It's like there's like a fashion forward sense to the images, to the paintings, and also like an attitude to some of these people that I enjoy. I like their facial expressions and stuff. But I just got this, so I really can't review it. I can't give a full review. I don't know, but I literally just took this out. But this is my newest deck. And so as far as the prompt goes, a new deck that came into your collection, I thought I'd show the newest one. And this is the tarot deck by Danielle Ridley. I will, like I said, I put her name on the screen. So if you want to look it up before I do my review, you can. Look at the backs on this. They're so pretty. I love the backs of these cards. I don't they just feel real like if I was at like a party or something and this was like sitting on my table, that would just be a vibe. Like I love them. So this is my newest deck so far. I love it. That's my review. I just took it out of the plastic 2 seconds ago. So I got nothing. But I really enjoy what I see so far. So this is the tarot deck by Danielle Ridley. The next prompt is the most anticipated deck that was released this year. It is hands down the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas by Andrea Fartik. This is the US Games release. I love this deck. I'm so excited to have it. I did a whole chatty ass walkthrough of how much I was waiting for it, how excited I was it. And I'm still very excited. I still use it quite a bit. I love the size of it. I love the treatment. They really did a great job bringing it to the mass market at an affordable price. And they still have like that sort of indie quality to it because it still has this like holographic sheen to it. They're beautiful. The cards are just gorgeous. They're just gorgeous and I love them. Been using them. I like them. My friends are loving them. So this is yeah, still high at the top of my list and definitely was my most anticipated deck this year. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in all of my videos that all of the the mid year and the end of year tarot tag, and I was anticipating this one. Like, when is it coming? And it's here. It's here. Yay! So this is the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas. If you don't know, now you know. It is out. It is available. You can get it wherever you can pick up your US game systems tarot decks, and it is fantastic. It's like a, it's not a mini, but it's like a it's perfect to fit in my hands. I have small hands, so it's like, it's smaller than, it's a little, it's the same width but a little bit shorter than a normal tarot deck. I would say it's about that much shorter. So shuffles fantastic, feels nice in my hands, nice and buttery smooth. And then there's this pearlescent glow. Oh my god, I like shiny things. So yes, yes, and yes, we love it. Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas, the most anticipated of the year. Woohoo. It's here. Okay, so biggest disappointment would be this one. This is the Unfinished Business, a Ghostly Tarot by MJ Cullinane. I did a whole deep dive with a friend on this, and yeah, it's definitely a disappointment, and because it's not what I thought it was going to be. The deck, the pictures are nice, you know, they work, and as a deck, it works. Um, it's very beautiful, and MJ's, you know, style. I like the way she illustrates people, and what she's chosen for the cards is fine. What gets in the way for me are the stories. Some of the stories are, I feel, are reaching. I don't think that they match the energy of what I think the cards should. They don't match the way I read, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And there are quite a few cards. I did a whole deep dive of this deck with a friend. So we spent 6 weeks deep in this deck, and and I think that in the end I came out thinking I don't want to look at this anymore. Like, I'm through. It's depressing. The images, the images are cool, but the stories in this book are not what I thought they were going to be, I guess. I thought, I don't know what I thought, but I was very excited about this. Like, as it was coming to life on Instagram, I was looking at all of the images, I was reading the little stories that she had there. I was very excited. And then when I got it, I was disappointed in what it was. So if I'm looking for a biggest disappointment, this is it. This is my biggest disappointment because I was so excited, and then it came in and I was like, wah, wah, wah. You know what I mean? It's still a beautiful deck. I'm going to use it. It's just a matter of getting the stories in this guidebook out of my head so that they don't get in the way of my readings, because the stories in the guidebook do tend to lean quite negative, quite negative. And yeah, I don't read like that. So I I think because I spent so long with it, 6 weeks, it's, I needed to put it away, and so that's what I've done. I've put it away for now, and I will pull it back out, and hopefully when I pull it back out, like, I'm looking at some of these images now, and you know, I've already started to forget some of these stories. So that's a good thing for me because um yeah, I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a fan of a lot of them. Some of them I liked, you know, but a lot of them I was not a fan. So yeah, now that I'm looking at it now, I'm starting to feel like, okay, I can make my own stories as I was doing when I was walking through it originally, and then I can get back with it. But as far as disappointments that it goes, it was this one, the Unfinished Business Tarot. Not that it's going anywhere, because like I said, I just need to step away from the stories that are in the guidebook, and then let myself have some space to create my own stories as I use the deck. Because I still think that the images are stunning, and I'm looking forward to using this come possibly Halloween season. Oh my goodness, this one. Oh my goodness, I cannot even with this. Like, the story, I can't with y'all. Like, like I said, staying with me, but I need some space from it for a little while. The next one is the biggest surprise, and that was this one, the Kids Tarot. This is an illustrated deck and guidebook for life's big questions by, who wrote this? Jason Gruel, art by Christina Kister. This was a gift sent to me by one of my subscribers, and it was absolutely a surprise. I had no clue it was coming. They didn't tell me, oh, I'm going to send you something. It just arrived in my mailbox on possibly one of the worst days of the month. And yeah, I was feeling like shit, and it came, and it was just like, yeah. And it's gorgeous. Like, it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. So yeah, this was definitely my biggest and most funnest, exciting surprise so far this year. And this is the kids tarot. Look at these beautiful images. It's so bright. It's so fun. If you want to see all of them, I do have a full walkthrough of this one, where I'm going through all of the pictures, and walkthrough style as we do. But yeah, definitely love this one. And this was my biggest surprise this year. Kids tarot. Next up is the deck Crush, a deck you're in love with. It is the Catacorn Tarot by Pamela Chen with artwork by Delphine Dion. I'm obsessed. I haven't put it down. Well, I put it down for Marseille for May. Look at the Four of Cups. I cannot. It's so cute. It is so sweet. I have a full walkthrough. If you want to see all the cards, I'm just going to show a couple here. But oh my goodness, this deck really, really makes me smile. Every time I open it up, it feels like it feels like a cool drink of lemonade on a hot day. Like it's just refreshing, and I love it. I love it. And yeah, I've been using it because it's been hot, and I've been needing a cool drink of lemonade. So that is the Catacorns. Look, I love the little glasses on the swords characters. I like it when they put glasses on the swords characters. Yeah, I'm here for the Catacorns. Look at this one, the Hanged Man. I love his little feet. See the way they're wrapped around the tree. Kitties. Yeah, I'm here for this. Makes me smile. Definitely my deck crush at the moment. I'm obsessed. Catacorn Tarot. My favorite card of the year so far would be in this deck. Look at it's this one, the Moon card in the Catacorn Tarot. This is my favorite card of the year so far. I like the composition on this. I like the colors. I like the storybook quality, and I like the fact that it looks like it's been done with, like, I don't even know, what is this, gouache, color pencil? I'm not sure. It could be like watercolor pencil. I'm really not sure, but I think that this is a beautiful card, and I like it. It makes me happy every time I see it. It was one of the first cards I pulled in this deck when I started using it, and I think ever since then, it's still, every time I see it, it just gives me a very, very good feeling in my chest. So definitely my favorite card so far this year. And this is the Moon card from the Catacorns. This is a U.S. Games production. I don't know if I said this is a U.S. Games production. You can get this as a mass market deck anywhere you buy your tarot decks. Next prompt is a deck that makes me happy. So many decks make me happy. But the two that I'm at the top of my list at the moment are the Affirmies, and the Affirmies 2 in particular, because this one I just got it. So when I was talking about this, I was doing a video. Let me show you some of the cards. So if you haven't seen Affirmies, these are very cursy little oracle decks. They have a lot of cuss words and stuff in them. Like, you can see, calm the fuck down. And I really just enjoy them. They make me happy, and they be kind of spot on, to be honest. They give good advice, and they're kind of spot on. And I was doing a VR to Christy at Green Eyed Tarot. If I can remember, I'll put the VR up there for you if you want to see it, where we were talking about decks that we like, just even though they might be like, just because even though they might seem like decks for kids, or decks that we shouldn't like because of our age or whatever, we still like them anyway. And I showed this one. And I showed this one because this is the one that I had at the time. But when I went to go do the description box, cheer up, fuckface. You got this. When I went to go do the description box, I realized that I saw that they had a second part to it, like an Affirmies 2, and I immediately purchased it. I didn't look at any walkthroughs. I didn't even search for any walkthroughs. I just purchased it in the moment and it came. And then at first I was like, I don't know if I like this, because it's very different. It feels very different from the other one. But, and if anybody wants to see like a decisions on these, I'm happy to give my thoughts. But after using it for a while on myself, pulling some cards for some friends, just like living with this one for a little while, I decided I love it. It's staying with me. And now we have two. We have two of Hermes decks. They make me very happy. Love the fuck out of your friends. Be whoever the fuck you want to be. Stand the fuck up. Their shitty reality, not yours. Okay. It says it's okay to be the villain in someone's made up story they got going on in their head because they can be the clown in yours. So yeah, love these. They definitely make me smile, make me happy to have them. And so that is the Fermies and a Fermies two. So much more love. The next one is the most beautiful deck that I've received this year. This is the Black Goddess Within Oracle by Giovanni Washington with art by Marla Warner. And what they've done here is this is a photographic collage art deck with no touch-ups, where they have just staged the scenes of these Black women. Even the box, like the box is even a vibe. Like it just feels like it feels verdant and beautiful. I love it. And this, I don't know. It's one of my most beautiful decks. I don't work with goddess energy, so I was having a hard time in the beginning using it, and I still don't use it that often. But every time I pull it out, these images are just gorgeous, and it cannot be denied that this is the most beautiful deck that I have, in my opinion, that I've received this year. Every time I see these images, they take my breath away. So yeah, these women are beautiful, untouched in their natural glorious beauty, showing up as they are, untouched in these beautiful images, and they're fantastic just as they are. And I love it. I think this is a beautiful deck. And definitely my most beautiful that I've received so far this year. This is the most striking of the decks that I have received this year. It's definitely the one that, like, when I think about beautiful decks, this is the one that comes to mind. This is the most beautiful. This is the Black Goddess Within. This is a Hay House production. Shout out to Hay House for making something so authentic and beautiful, for producing something like this, you know? Shout out to them, for real. So the next prompt is, what deck do I want by the end of the year? So this is the one where I'll be putting some things up on the screen. The first thing that I'm going to show you here is the Tarot de Hearts, or Tarot of Hearts. I always want to say Tarot de Hearts like it's French or something. It's not. It's Tarot of Hearts. I'm very excited about this one. This is one that kind of sideswiped me. Every now and then, US Games will get me. They will put something on their website that I had no clue was even in existence until they put it up there. And then I'm like, what is this? And every single time I love it. So last time this happened, it was the Mind's Eye Tarot. I don't think it's any secret that I love and adore that deck. So I'm looking forward to this new one coming. I cannot wait. And the other deck, I'm going to show this one while I talk about that, is because this is my second Inside Editions deck, the Buffy Vampire Slayer Tarot. And the next one coming that I am very excited about is the Beetlejuice Tarot. Y'all, I love Beetlejuice. I am so excited about Beetlejuice. Now, here's the deal. I was really excited. I don't know how my got so warped like this because I barely use it. I was really excited about the Hocus Pocus deck. I ordered it like a year in advance. It came, it overshadowed everything else that came in its wake. I was so excited about it. I love it. I still love it to this day. Buffy, I did not have the same reaction to. I was just as excited about Buffy as I was about Hocus Pocus, but I did not have the same reaction. I do like the deck, but I'm not head over heels in love with it in the way that I was with the Hocus Pocus deck. And I think it's part of it is there are some images in here that feel unfinished to me, like this one, for instance. Like when you look at them next to each other, this one, you can see like textures in the background, textures in her clothing, and then when you look at this one, it just looks really flat, like it was a mock-up that was unfinished. To me, that's how it looks to me. Like if you just look at the wall and the floor, as opposed to like the background here where you can see it's been shaded, texturized. So Beetlejuice is coming, and I don't know what to think. Like, I'm very excited. Like, I'm super excited in the same way that I was about Buffy, in the same way that I was about Hocus Pocus, and it's six in one hand, half a dozen in the other. I don't know what's gonna happen, but so far from what I see on the internet, I love the imagery. I think the choices they've made so far look great. I think that the artist is the same artist as like Darkwood and the Haunted Tarot, or the Haunt, is it the Haunted Tarot or the Horror Tarot by Inside Editions? I think it's the same artist. So I don't have any decks from her, but I people seem to love her art and her tarot deck. So I'm excited to get one. You know, I'm definitely getting Beetlejuice. Hands down, I'm getting it. We're just gonna keep our fingers crossed that I love it because I love Beetlejuice. And in the same way that I love Buffy, and in the same way that I loved Hocus Pocus. And what I will say about this Buffy deck is that even though some of the artwork did disappoint me, all of the choices I loved. So I didn't have any disappointments there. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to the Beetlejuice deck. It's definitely on the top of my anticipated decks this year. Hopefully in the next video, I'll be able to show that one to you because I should have it by then. The next prompt is, what deck is a deck that you haven't worked with yet, but you want to work with this year? This is the Cosmic Wisdom Tarot by Ethany. It literally just came in not too many weeks, maybe like a week, two. I don't know. It's been a few weeks. I haven't opened it really yet and looked at it. I think it has some plastic on it. I took the plastic off, but I haven't really looked at it. And so I definitely want to get into this year. I'm very excited. I backed the Kickstarter of this. And so now I have the cards in hand. And yeah, oh, the shiny on this is given. Like it, I was looking at the edges. Look, it's like a rainbow gold. I don't even know what's going on, but I love it. So yeah, it definitely feels like sun, like the sun. So cosmic like the sun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I like the richness of color. The diversity in this is exciting to see. I like the borders. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. I haven't really taken a close look at it. I mean, it's an Ethany deck. I knew it was going to go well. I had no problems backing it, and I wanted to see it come to life. So I backed it, and I'm excited to have a copy of this, especially with the guidebooks. We know ooh, this is different for Ethany. So it's like a visual like guide. Ooh, I saw her doing these on Instagram, and I thought she was just doing it for Instagram, but this is how she did the guidebook. Okay. So we've got upright, reverse, a quick yes and no. And then these are all the symbols and what they stand for while they're. This is cute. And it's color coded. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this. So this is definitely a good one for this prompt. A deck that I haven't used yet. I just plastic off, and I'm looking forward to using. So this is the Cosmic Wisdom Tarot by Ethany. And the final prompt is the favorite video that I made, and that would be the video that I made for the Cosmic Care book. This is an astrology book that is like self-care things that you can do throughout the different signs as you move in through the signs. So, you know, right now we're in Gemini season, so I will open it up and read for Gemini season and so forth and so on. This book I love. I've been using it. I did Taurus season, I did Gemini season, and now, you know, I got my thing in here ready for Cancer when it's coming around the corner. So if you haven't seen my review for this one, check it out. I'll put it in the cards up here for you. But the reason that this was my favorite video that I made this year was because was my first giveaway. It was in conjunction with Hay House. They sent the book to the person, and I am very excited to have had a chance to be able to give this away to someone on my channel. It was my first giveaway on my channel. My channel's new. It's fairly new. So, you know, there are a lot of new firsts, you know, but this one was a lot of fun. So this was my favorite video so far this year, and I'm excited. And I hope to be able to do a couple more of these as the year goes on. So that's it. That's my mid-year tarot tag. Thank you to Chanel for creating this. It was a lot of fun to do. These have been fun. This will be the third one I think we've done, because we did mid-year, then end of year. Now we're at mid-year again. So I'm excited to keep doing these and looking back at them. They're fun. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. It helps the videos get out there and it helps me know what you like. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. And until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.